Another day, another story. I fell for a guy I only knew for 3 days, and he fell for me too. Too bad we live 1,000 miles apart. This story is a bit lengthy. However, if you're a romantic like me, it's worth the read, smiley face. About a month ago, I met a guy while in Florida for a conference. I traveled with a big group of people from my school. We were out at a club on a Thursday night, and he just caught my eye. We will call him Michael. I thought he was very good looking, y'all, and he smelled amazing. So I purposely bumped into him, flirted a little and told him my name. I'm not a shy girl, but I never make the first move. Something told me I would regret not shooting my shot. So I did. And he was into me too. We danced all night, and he got my number. I left with my friends before he did, but we texted all the next day. He drove from his nearby campus by himself to meet me the next night at another club. Again, we danced all night and closed down the club. He had parked by my hotel, so we walked back together. I stalled until all the people from my conference had trickled back to the hotel, and then we decided to go to McDonald's. We got some food, and then parked so we could talk and listen to music. He played his music, and was dancing and singing to me in his extremely off-key voice. I loved it, he was so adorable. We were looking into each other's eyes, kissing. We could not keep our hands off each other. It was intense. He just made my heart melt and my knees weak. I couldn't resist him. So at around 3:30 a.m., I went with him to his dorm. So, I am an adult, and I attended the conference with my peers. There is no rule against staying the night someplace else, but it's also kind of frowned upon. So my hope was to get back before anybody in my room woke up. At around 6 a.m., I got back and unfortunately there were people I knew in the lobby already up for the day. I had to duck into the little elevator area so hopefully nobody would witness my walk of shame. Despite the potential embarrassment, I was so happy. Michael made me feel giddy, and he was so fun to be with. So it's Saturday now. And I had to spend the day with the group I came with. We had our last big dinner event that night, and after that I was free to do what I pleased. After the dinner, the 300-some people at the conference were all going to be going out. The biggest night for it. Yet, all I wanted to do was spend time with Michael. I decided instead to go to his dorm, and we cuddled and watched Netflix that night. Never in my life had I had such an instant chemistry and connection with anybody before Michael. I dated somebody for 2.5 years who never made me feel that way. That night, we didn't just sleep together. We made love. It was so pure and good. I will always remember it. My flight left Sunday evening, so all we had left was the day together before my flight back to Michigan. He drove me back to my hotel, and came inside with me to get my luggage. I saw many people from the conference, but I didn't care this time. That last day we spent together was nearly perfect. We got breakfast at a diner, and then walked on the beach along the ocean for 2 hours. We held hands, collected shells, and took pictures together. Then we went to some shops, got smoothies, and headed back to his dorm. I didn't want the day to end. He didn't have to, but he said he would drive me to the airport. We cuddled together on his small dorm bed, and it was so nice. But then we looked at the time, and we realized we only had about an hour left together. As I laid my head on his chest, I couldn't seem to fight the tears. But when I looked up at him, I realized that he was crying too. I watched this man cry, because he didn't want me to leave. He said he never felt such strong feelings for a girl he'd only known for 3 days. We both agreed that we did not want it to end, and that we would keep in touch. He drove me to the airport, we said our somber goodbyes, and I got on the plane. My heart was broken. It's been a month now, and we still text, Snapchat, call, or FaceTime every single day. I've never believed in love at first sight, but Michael was pretty damn close. I can't say what will happen in the future, but life's far too short to not believe in love. Thanks for watching.